Hey guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. My name is D-Free, and for today's video, we are using my man Miles. So I'm excited about this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, so Miles is currently in the battle pass. So that's how you're gonna get Miles right now. Afterwards, he'll probably be added into the later pools. So it is what it is. But Miles is an interesting card. If a card was moved last turn, he costs 1 instead, which he turns into a 1-cost 5-drop. So Miles is interesting because the utility of that. Now, he's probably at his best and most consistent when in a deck like this, centered around movement of cards, where I can determine or dictate when cards are moved. But two things to note: Miles also is able to proc that effect in a match versus an opponent. Sometimes also this will proc versus or because of a location, causing cards to move, and not needing to have cards themselves that can move themselves. But speaking of which, cards like Vision or like Nightcrawler are good tech cards you can put into certain decks just to have the flexibility, because they can move themselves one time for Nightcrawler, and Vision can kind of do it as many times as needed. So he's utility card basically. You can put him in decks. However, some of those situations, like determining on a location, or excuse me, depending on a location, or depending on specific matchups, maybe you're versus a movement deck or things like that, you can't control. So that's where I think, like I said, he's had his best and most consistent in a deck like this. So he's not at all the win condition of a deck like this. He's not at all the most important piece of a deck like this. He's just, again, more or less a piece you put in if you're looking for another card. But again, he's interesting because there are different conditions. Like I said, the opponent can do things or whatever, a location can force it to happen. So he's interesting, but maybe I'm missing something with him. Maybe he has some little extra added utility that I don't see or don't know. But here's our first game. Let's see how this one goes. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what deck you are using and what your favorite card is. All right, so to begin, we have a really good hand here. We have Kraven and Multiple Man. That's a really, really good hand. So I'm not really worried about Atlantis. Atlantis is particularly good, as you would imagine, with a card like Namor or whatever, or a strong monster that really can kind of benefit from being the only one in one zone. But to begin, we're going to play Kraven. Now, what I do next depends on what I get next. Like if I get Iron Fist, that'd be really useful. A card moves here, of course, it's got to be on the far left. Kunlun, or excuse me, on the far right. If Kunlun was on the far left, that'd be really, really good. I have no way to move to this direction. I can't move anything there. It would have to be a card like Nightcrawler or Vision that can force it. Notice I don't have those cards, or I don't have Miles. So since, well, never mind. Hold on, there's added utility here I wasn't considering. Cloak is very powerful. The only thing I don't like about Cloak is that he lets the opponent do it. Okay, never mind. I have ways to move there. Okay, I have ways to move there. I want to play Multiple Man here. Yeah, I'm gonna play Multiple Man. So that way Kraven loses the attack bonus. Because if I had played Strange, he would have moved Kraven. Ooh, thanks for Maximus. Okay, so we're playing against a Maximus deck. I have to be careful with that. So what I'll do, we'll play Strange here. That will pull Multiple Man. Multiple Man will create a dupe. We'll play Nightcrawler. Do I play? No. We're gonna play Iron Fist. So when I play Vulture, he can automatically move. I still don't have Miles. That's not gonna do anything. It would have if my card got revealed first. Okay, and Multiple Man will make the dupe. That dupe is particularly powerful as well if you have effects like Kunlun or like Hulkbuster equipped to Multiple Man. He gets really, really powerful. Okay, so I finally drew Miles. So what's going to happen here is Vulture and Kraven are going to pick up bonuses here. On turn 6, you can move cards to this location. Oh, I didn't even consider that. That's really powerful. I got a really good location for my deck. This is a really good location. Or not a really good location, but a set of locations. Really good. Oh, that's not great. You hater. No. Freaking Professor X. Professor X locks down the location, so Vulture wasn't able to move. I also can't move anything there. That's really annoying because Miles didn't get to proc his effect to go down to 1 cost, so now there's no point in playing him here. So I guess we'll just have to play around this, I guess. Like, even Heimdall can't move. Okay, let me redo this. If I drop Heimdall here, He'll push Craven and Multiple Man over. Multiple Man will make a dupe. Yeah, I was playing with Kunlun in mind. That freaking Professor X really shut me down. Oh my god. Okay, this should be fine though. Because this one locks it for him too, yeah. So he's lost that location. He's got to go all in on these other two. He's probably going to play a big card though. Like Destroyer or something, right? Let's see. Craven will get bonuses for that move. Heimdall will be the last. Oh, never mind. I messed up. Look at Miles. Got his cost down. Hobgoblin, but you still lose the sides. Man, this guy. Oh, I had the perfect setup. Oh, he hella ruined it. So the season just started too, so I'm pretty low again. You get sent back pretty far. And I don't play enough to get really high anyway, so. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can pull off Miles in this one. I had Miles in that last game, but the Professor X stopped me. And then Miles became just a generic card to play, which there's no value in playing him at that cost for that power in that stage of the match. Maybe if it was turn 4, but not any earlier than that. Let's play Craven here. Or any later than that, excuse me. Like turn 5 or 6, there's no point. Unless you really need to play him, I guess. Oh, hey, it's a mirror match. Yeah! So I've had a cup. Why did you play him there? So you want to keep that spot open as... Ooh, Asgard. Ooh. You want to keep that spot open as long as possible, though. Because what happens is you get the bonus of energy. Also, he played a card on the wrong side. Like, Iron Fist can't do anything about that. Yeah, this is a mirror match. Let's send him the emote. Okay. Are you going to let me draw these 2 cards, or are you going to play something? I need a mover card, though. I really need, like, Iron Fist or something. No cards are revealed this turn. That's not great. That's actually not great. I don't have Strange. I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna play Miles. There's no point in. I have to just win this zone to get the Asgard draw. Like I can't do anything really. I might play Magic next turn though. That +1 is really useful. Oh, the cloak draw is really nice too. Since he has cards in the super flow, I don't want to change that one yet. Oh my god, I have a really good hand of just cards to play. And I'm going to draw 2 more here. I'm going to play Magic next turn. She just got nerfed. People used to play her on turn 6. Then the match would go, oh, it's turn 7. You can't play her on turn 6 now. Because what was happening was people would do that, and you would play like your big card on turn 6, and your whole strategy's done, and you probably lose. Oh, I really need Human Torch. I don't have that card. I really need that card. So Cloak is a double-edged sword in this match. Because my opponent also likes to move cards. Interesting. Interesting. It's a shame I drew these cards now. Let me play. I'm gonna move Vulture. That's gonna give Craven the power up, and Vulture's gonna get more. I'm gonna win Asgard. That's like that's a given. I'm not losing Asgard. Let's play Magic. And we'll play Nightcrawler as well. And we'll call it a game. Or a turn. Yeah, like I said, it was a double-edged sword because he would just move and get the bonuses. It's not great. It's a middle location. Shuffle your hand. Okay, that's cool. Okay, but I'm still winning that spot. Well, I guess if he plays like Heimdall or something, he might potentially win it. But look at the power increase I have. It's very unlikely I lose that spot. Speaking of Heimdall, interesting. My Craven's going to explode with damage if I move him to the right. Let's play you. It's time to finally move you something over there. And wait a minute. Play Strange here. That's going to pull Craven. We'll play Nightcrawler there. And we'll play Heimdall next turn. Yeah. Very interesting with the mirror match. My cloak might have did more harm than good. So Miles, like I said, he's here, but he's not at all the win condition. Vulture on the side? Yeah, you needed to play him on the other side. What does Dagger do? Oh, Dagger moved. When this moves, wait a minute. What the hell does she do? When this moves a location, +2 power for each card your opponent has here. Wow, Dagger in the center is really deadly. He would have still lost his zone if I didn't move, ironically. Dagger in the center is deadly. Oh, that's disgusting. So do I play... It's gonna move 1, and then up. Magic will move. Multiple man needs to be before magic for this play to work. Yeah, I need multiple man to move till he dupes. Vulture won't be able to get another effect bonus. I just drew my Iron Fist too late. All right, let's see what happens. One thing I know is that his Heimdall's dead because he played his cards the way he did. But I assume he might still just drop it as a beat stick on the far right. In which case, I might just win here. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. GG, man. Woo! That was fun. So Craven and multiple man are really the win conditions for this deck. A lot of the time, anyway. But the thing is, like, with this deck, like, different cards can be the win condition. My opponent had, like I said, this is a mirror match, but he has cards I just don't have. Like, Dagger's crazy. She's crazy good. And she's a 2-cost card. Dang, she's crazy good. It makes sense, though, because Cloak moves. So it makes sense. And Human Torch can be really powerful if he starts popping off. So Human Torch needs to move multiple times, but he never did. That's why he's a 1-cost card, I guess. Okay, let's play one more. I would really like to get the effect with Miles, but unfortunately I haven't been able to really get it. Like, I had it the first game, but the Professor X ruined it. Oh, Kunlun on the left is really good. That's really good. Oh, man. This will be fun. I need to get Miles. Okay, let's play Crave. Actually, I'll play Craven. No, you gotta be careful about playing cards on the left. I'll play Craven on the left. Yeah, like my opponent. Ooh, Psylocke. My opponent played last turn all his cards in the center and left, but Heimdall moves only that direction, so you gotta be careful about that. Cards that cost 1, 2, and 3 can't be played there. That kind of blows. Do I want to play Cloak yet? Kind of don't really have a choice. I would love to have like a 1-cost card or something that I could play right now so I can move it and get the bonus of Kunlun while Cloak's active. But I don't have anything. Like, I don't have any low-cost cards. I might pull Vision out of my deck. One thing I'm seeing is Vision in the last few games has kind of just been here. He's won me a couple games, though. He's very powerful. That's an interesting play this early. What did I get? Ronin. He gets bonus for many cards in the opponent's hand. Oh, Odin is crazy. Wow, that's a really good pickup. Wow, that was a really good pickup. Damn, like that? That was a really good pickup. Oh, man, that's crazy. That was a really good pickup. This Crimson Cosmos sucks. I can't play stuff. Crimson Cosmos sucks. I'll have to drop magic there. I need to play Mum there. Multiple man. Do I move Ronin? Just to get the power up? Yeah, I'll do it. Because I can't determine how much power Ronin will have later. So him and Kraven getting 2, and then a multiple man being able to move there later, potentially. Well, I have Heimdall, so it will be a thing. So it's just Crimson Cosmos really sucks. Because it's forcing me to play in the spots I don't want to play in. Ooh, Jane, okay. But he didn't play Thor first. So I wonder what zero costs he even has. Oh yeah, I drew Miles. I'll get a chance to use him in this game. Negative. Interesting. Guess that's why negative with like Ironheart is really crazy. She turns into a 0-drop-3 power with her effect. It's really crazy. Ooh, Iron Fist is a good draw. And he snapped, huh? Okay. Iron Fist is a really good draw here. So now I can play cards here. It's a shame that I had to play too many cards in Kunlun. Damn, I should have left that spot, like one more spot open. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because Ronan would have been the first to move because he was in the first slot of X-Mansion. But I would really have liked for Vulture to be able to move again. Jubilee's not doing anything. I wonder why he snapped and played Jubilee in the center. Very weird. So Miles gets the power up. Power up. Ooh, a strange draw is crazy. It's a shame I didn't get that last turn. I finally get the Miles effect here, by the way. All right. So I am going to play Heimdall. And I'll play Miles. We'll snap back and let's see how it goes, guys. Hopefully we get this win. Sunspot, not doing anything. Yeah, I think we win here. That Jubilee play was really weird. Heimdall! Clone the multiple man. Got the power up on Kraven. So we're gonna lose the Miles spot, ironically, but we win the other 2. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, Heimdall with those little guppies. You know, the Kraven and the so this wasn't Limbo initially, but whatever this was initially, the one that limited how much I could, like what cards I could play there, that one really sucked. It really sucked. So in hindsight, I would love to get Dagger. My opponent also played Crystal. If it's at the middle location, shuffle your hand. She has utility. If you have like a bad hand or if you have no cards in your hand for whatever reason, she's got utility, but I don't think I would like to use her. Beast could be interesting to return the cards to your hand. You can also play some of the staple like vanilla cards like Okoye. Crossbones can only be played when you're winning, but he's very powerful. I think Crossbones would work fine. But you really ideally want to have just cards that are centered around movement. So maybe Ant-Man could be a good card in this deck. He's not centered around movement, but as you see, I have no trouble filling his zone, especially because multiple man. I think Ant-Man would be a good plug. I like the rest of the deck. I really like I think I use Magic in every match. I really like Magic still. It's just, you know what it is Miles, he has utility, but he's nothing special. But if I were to remove a card, it would be Vision. But I didn't use Vision's utility because I just didn't need it. But Vision is the only actual, like, other than Heimdall, powerful card in my deck. Well, Miles can be, but the other cards are, you know, multiple man with Hulkbuster or Vulture or Kraven. They have power ups, but they're not very powerful. You can also play a tech card like Goblin. You can also play Doom, but Heimdall is my win condition. So you want to kind of steer clear of a 6. So there's a lot of options here. Marvel could be a good option too. Especially if she moves to the spot where Kraven is. That would also proc pretty nicely. Huh. It should give the effect. Well, it would be at the end of the game, and she would win the game either way, so it wouldn't matter. It would be if it wins. So yeah, I think the deck's pretty good, but that archetype, like it's pretty straightforward. Like there's not a lot of flexibility in that archetype, not a lot to really mess with. So overall though, I think Miles is a nice addition to the deck, especially if you get the early cards that you need. The problem with that deck is if you start off the first few turns without like multiple man or Iron Fist or Craven, and also if you have Dagger or Human Torch, if you don't start the game off with the right cards, which obviously could apply to any deck, then that deck really struggles. Which is where, in that instance, that's where Vision has won me games, because I'd play him on turn 5 and then move him where I need him, you know, and he could pop the Craven passive. So I think I'll leave Vision for now and play with it a little more. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one.